Hello, folks. Grateful to be here with you today as we chat about a matchup at UFC 297. This bout takes place on January 20th up in Canada. And we've got a strawweight matchup that pits two fighters who are primarily grapplers, although you could say Polyana Viana has had success on the feet against Jinyu Fry and Amanda Hibas and others. But Polyana Viana, primarily known as a grappler, will fall to her back once fighters should come into her guard, and she can work her magic off of her back at times. And this is a fantastic stylistic matchup for Gillian Robertson, who's going to be taking this fight up in Canada. You look at Gillian Robertson's past, and she is a Canadian fighter who has spent a lot of time training out of Florida with Dean Thomas. Now, you look at the records of these fighters, both of these fighters have been prone to making some bonehead mistakes in certain fights. Also, neither of these fighters are successful if fights go to a decision. Take a look at their records. It's incredible. Both of these ladies have a tendency to fall short on the scorecards if the fight hits the scorecards. And you have Gillian Robertson, who has 9 submission victories on her record. Robertson is going to be looking to get in top position here, find a way to get this fight to the mat through a grappling heavy approach, and then clamp down. And she's going to have to avoid and find her way out of many submission attempts on the part of Polyana Viana. Viana has a significant reach advantage here. I don't believe this fight is going to take place for long on the feet. And look at these odds. You've got Gillian Robertson sitting right now as a minus 170 betting favorite. I got in on Robertson, I believe, at minus 142 earlier. Now, the younger fighter here, Gillian Robertson, the Canadian fighter, Gillian Robertson, and also you look at stylistically, the Canadian fighter here has, I believe, a pressure-heavy grappling approach that includes wrestling and also the ability to end the fight via submission. It's interesting, though. You have Robertson, and if you watch her interviews in the lead up to this bout, she's looking for a TKO victory, but you can't exactly trust what fighters are saying in interviews. The other thing is Gillian Robertson has fought at 125 pounds at times, coming off of a loss to Tabitha Ricci, where one thing you don't want if you're Robertson is to be on your back. And Viana doesn't necessarily have many paths to get the fight there. If Viana does, it may be by way of sweeping Gillian Robertson, who likely will be in top position. But I'm going to be picking Robertson here. I think that there was a little bit of value at the minus 140 line. I also believe that she'll come out of this fight victorious. Now, as I mentioned previously, both of these fighters have made some bonehead mistakes in fights, and you look up and down their resume, and Robertson, she has 8 professional losses, 12-8 overall record. So this is, in some regards, a low-level women's mixed martial arts bout that does have a tendency to lead itself to high volatility. But at this stage, you know what you're getting from Gillian Robertson. She's going to come in here against Froda and others. She tries to work her magic on the mat and fight to her strengths. And you don't want to see Robertson trading on the feet. Viana, one thing I will say, she throws towards the target with intent, but it's almost as if she doesn't care about what's coming back at her. The striking defense isn't there, and she's not moving her head off the center line. She does throw for power, but it seems to be one-way traffic whenever Viana's throwing hands. And Robertson, I don't trust Robertson's hands at all. You watch the Macy Barber fight and other fights. It looks like Robertson's a fish out of water on the feet. So don't play on the feet. Take this fight to the mat and get the win in front of your home crowd. So the pick is going to be Gillian Robertson. Want to wish everybody a fantastic day. And if you wouldn't mind subscribing to the channel and liking the video, that'll be a big help. Please feel free to leave a comment section down below, and go get what's yours, my brothers. This is a 5-minute video, quick breakdown for UFC 297. Take care.